Alright guys, just a quick rundown on Ninja Maths, the Foundation Ninja. We'll start with that and how the scoring systems work and the sheets and how they relate to the posters. So I'll start with Foundation Ninja. Okay, so if you're having a look at Foundation Ninja, if I open up the Excel doc, the first few tabs, so if you see addition to 20 and addition with 25 questions, you've got Super Ninja Next Number, there's 25 of those. Next two numbers, 25 of those. Naming numbers, there's 25 of those. Remembering if you press F9 on your, or function F9 if you need to, it will mix those up. So for those ones, guys, what you can do is use, we've got two posters. One is the per minute. So you might give them 3 minutes or however minutes you feel necessary to complete these questions. And then if you go to the poster, let's say they get 2 questions right, or 0 or 1 or 2, they'll get a Jenin card. Okay, if they get 3 to 5 questions right, they will get a Chunin card. If they get 6 to 10 questions right, they will get a Jonin card. If they get 11 to 14 questions right, Jonin Elite, and all the way up to 25 questions right, they will get a Supreme Masuta card. So that's kind of how that one works. If you go to the new poster, you can see this one's a little bit more difficult. So maybe for your pre-primaries, if they're doing that a bit too easy, what you can do is just give them 2 sheets and then 2 sheets of 25 questions. Let's say, for example, the addition. That's you just try and get them to answer as many as they can, and then you can use the new poster to get higher rankings. But after that, guys, what we've got is the next set where you see a card at the bottom, and this is just to earn the card. So if they can do the number bonds to 5, three different ways, okay, they'll get Jenin, and that's you see that on the leveling poster. And down here, white belt Jenin. So if they just complete that in the time you give them, or they can take however long, it's sort of up to you. After that, we've got number bonds to 5 with missing parts. Can they fill in the different numbers? Number bonds to 5, creating it themselves. And on number bonds to 10, can they create different ways to create friends of 10? If they do, they'll get a John Elite card, and that's sort of found here on the leveling poster. So that's sort of how the posters work. There's a couple of different posters for Foundation because there's a couple of different ways you can run it if you choose. Okay, so that's Foundation. For Ninja Math Junior, same sort of thing. So if depending on what year you have, you might use a different Excel doc. But let's say we're going with the year 3 operations on this occasion. And let's go back. So it starts out multiplication. We've got 100 questions, and then see how many they can answer in 3 minutes. Okay, correctly. I don't mind if they skip when I run it with them, just because if they skip, that's good data, because those are the ones that they need to work on at home. So it tells you which ones they need to work on. If you go to the Ninja Math poster, let's say they answered 15 questions correct, they would get a Jenin card. So you would print out the cards. How you do that, right click print, and if you want to go down, if you're using Windows, and then it makes a wallet size, and then you can make multiples of however many you want, but you can put 9 per sheet and print those out. If you cut and laminate, then you will give each student whatever card they have earned. Let's just keep this one up. I'll put this one to the side. So whatever card they've earned, however many questions they get right in the 3 minutes, and remembering you can also use F9 or function key 9 to generate new sheets each time. If you press that, it's going to generate new sheets every time. And that's sort of how it works, guys. So that's where the posters come in. You look at the poster for what card they should get. So however many questions they've got correct in the 3 minutes, you might decide to give them more minutes, sort of up to you. That's all the way up to 100. Now, why it says 100 plus, because if you get some extremely quick student, you might give them 2 sheets, and then they might do more than 100, but then they are Supreme Masuda. So that's how the scoring system works. It's the same for the original Ninja Maths as well. You've got the poster. Anyway, if they get below 40, they're going to get Genin, all the way up to Supreme Masuda. Questions, and I would give them 3 minutes, but again, it's sort of up to you as a teacher how long you give them, and the Ninja cards there as well. So that's how the scoring system works, and that's basically how you run it with them. You can usually give them a certain amount of time, how many questions they get right. It relates to the poster, and then that's what Ninja card they get. Hopefully that makes sense. Thanks, guys.